Legend versus BigButt. So, I feel like I should say before, and I can back this up with screenshots. Legend has said that if BigButt beats him, he will never play a competitive game again. Now I think we all know Legend is a man of his word. So
is he really going to be embarrassed?
Sorry?
Is he really going to be embarrassed by being defeated by BigButt?
Well, that is the message that he was giving off. Yeah.
Oof. I hope BigButt wins then. My only way of defeating pro play is by having them leaving the game.
Sorry, let me just turn you down.
Oh, sorry.
You're doing that thing where you change your volume.
I do not change my volume. I just maybe speak louder than others.
So obviously this is on the QM version of the maps with the buffed allied power plant. It builds slightly faster. Builds at the same speed as the Soviet power plant, even though the Soviet power plant generates less power. Because allied players complained. Nothing. Another BFS boy? What's a BFS boy?
A player who builds a lot of BS.
Oh, it was because the S was capitalized. Okay, yeah, I thought BFS stood for something. Yeah, I mean I saw him in I think it was the Fortune's Chaos 2v2 last year, or was it one of the intermediate tourneys last year? I forget which. But I'd never seen anyone build BFs tech up and build BFs quite so quickly as Allied. And that was very similar to how I played, except I could never do it in an effective way. And when I watched BigButt play, it was like my eyes had been opened. I sort of thought, how on earth? Yeah, exactly. We are at the 2 minute and 6 second that came up. Is it Map TV where I can see legendary throws online? Absolutely, dude.
As a spectator as well, I just love watching Battle Fortress play.
Oh, I love it.
Great about watching.
You don't see it enough, do you? You don't see it enough.
There's a first BF.
And there it is. Legend completely shut down.
Not going for the OP Tim BF build.
He, by the way, had no other
4 GIs and one GG.
Yeah. Yeah.
And BigButt is gonna move to the left.
Yep.
Is Legend gonna notice that? Oh, never mind.
I mean, this is the true power of America, right? It really is the BFs. It's not being able to drop GIs on your enemy. Like, the best power drop placements are always 90% of the time defensive power drops, not offensive, because normally they get cleaned up so quickly. But
BigButt is struggling for money at the moment.
But I mean, Legend as a Soviet player, he hasn't got that critical mass of tanks up yet. That's 3 rhinos down, 4 rhinos down, 5 rhinos down, 6 rhinos down, and the BF is still alive, and an NGIFV will repair it to full for free.
Oh yeah.
But guys, remember, Soviet is OP. Allied need a power plant buff.
6 rhinos XP as well. Closer to the elite.
Yeah, exactly. So BF is 2k. What do you need? You need 3 times value to get a level up. So I think you need and the rhino is $900, right? So 6 times 9 is 54. 2,000 times 3 is 6,000. So yeah, you would need a 7th rhino, and that would get veteran.
Uses the switching out.
And just using the GIs is extra fodder. And across the ore, those rhinos will move so slowly. And BigButt is also doing something that BFs are very slow. So normally you can't effectively split, like you can't maneuver very well with them. down goes one of Legend's miners, by the way. But instead, BF is pressuring everywhere. Did Legend take out 2 of BigButt's BFs?
Yeah, Legend just steamrolled him at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, BigButt was not paying attention and drove into the rhinos.
I would love to see him do something
Vision
mid.
still looks really strong here. He's got BFs everywhere.
He
Drop
does.
on the warp on the left.
Yeah, he can take out that wolf. And the power. And he's got 2 BFs going down on the right-hand side.
We need to defend against the rhinos here.
I mean, the other strength of the BF is that... is that Chrono Legionnaires I heard?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw him playing with these the other day. He was actually sick with them.
I mean, if you use them inside your...
So, that was 2 miners of BigButt going down, by the way.
Yeah, but it's not enough.
And of course, the other strength of the BF is that you destroy it and 5 infantry pop out. And those 5 infantry then deploy and wreck all your tanks. You know, Legend is not willing to go into this power drop or those GTIs next to his base.
I mean, on one dash is enough to take him out, and he's going for the dazzle.
Yeah, there's the first death, so.
Guys in the cliff, take out.
Yeah.
But at least it's a promotion.
Legend, you're radiating your own rhinos.
You can move those GIs across, and you can take out the other ref or the power.
And shooting at the... I mean, BigButt has complete, and I mean complete map control here. Legend is not venturing out anywhere. Oh, it's so close to killing that miner. 1 miner down for Legend. Two of Legend's miners go down. And those 3 BFs of BigButt are dominant. He's got 4 more back in base. The chrono is up in 2.5 minutes.
And BigButt is moving to the left.
BF splits everywhere. Legend is getting frustrated to all hell. Legend is going
map
up.
Control like this from allies much, do you?
You do not. Not against, and you know,
Legend is a great player.
Yeah, to anybody that doesn't know Legend, maybe they just play casual games. You know, don't play any kind of QM. Legend is you know easily one of the top 10 Soviet players.
Higher, I would.
Higher, yeah. He's definitely one of the top 10 QM players. On a good, yeah, top 5 Soviet QM players. He probably plays more QM than almost anyone else. Zarsalan, are you saying he's one of the top 5 Soviet players or top 5 QM players? You know, Desos against BFs? Yeah, right. Top 5 QM players at the moment? Fair enough. BigButt. He's no slouch, but he's not, you know, he's not quite, I don't think anybody would put BigButt in the same league as Legend. And you watch this, and BigButt is just tearing him apart! Legend GG!
Wow.
BigButt never looked pressured. BigButt was never sweating. And Legend just never got the game he wanted to play.
I saw BigButt and Legend playing some games against each other the other day, and it was actually pretty evenly matched. BigButt seems to be another sleeper player like Leo, who's just really, really fucking good at the game.
Well, Twitch chat is saying that BFs are Legend's like Achilles heel.
Fair.
And there are a few players who use BFs in competitive anyway. And there are fewer still who can use them like well.
They were all over the map.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah, I know. Divide freeze.
Divide freeze over. Yeah.
So I am so excited by that because, as I said, BigButt never looked pressured. Who uses BFs in QM? Exactly. Good old Troll Hail. Yeah, I know, man. So, game number 2. Yeah, so Papa versus Ed it should be, if not immediately after this, within like 5-10 minutes of this finishing. Something like that.
I think it's meant to go on at 11 for us, so that's in.
Oh, is it 11? Oh, okay. So
well, maybe they'll be around earlier. I don't know. I wouldn't.
I don't know. Okay, so maybe an hour and 15 in that case. We might get some like show games or something going in between.
Not sure about the power placement by Legend. He could have put it more on top. You can reach there.
You can put it up on that cliff?
Yes. You can
It
reach
is straight. Like, how does Legend not know that? How does Kain know that you can put a power plant up there and Legend doesn't?
I play these maps a lot, so yeah. I know.
Yeah, but Legend plays more QM than you do, so. But this map, you can put ref there. But yeah, if you put power here, you can stick ref next to it, close, like snug with the gold, flush with the gold. Who said it? Somebody said it. Zasalan. Legends should go Yuri, BigButt's Nightmare Kappa.
Captured.
I mean, you're absolutely right. BigButt's. BigButt can play a nasty Yuri as well. So he is basically a legend, an anti-legend. He is basically a legend kryptonite. BigButt does everything that Legend does not like. He plays BF allied and he plays a high quality Yuri.
By the way, I would like to point out 2 minus at the top left, 3 minus. Because the allied needs more buff with the power plant.
Yep. Instantly moving miners, and yet, oh no, my power, it's not as good as the Soviets. Whee, whee. Oh, move head request. Yes. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. I forget about this map. I will
Already better lap out. On the 2-minute 11.
Thank you for reminding me. I will turn it back on after this. You can see my beautiful forehead. So Legend with 5 miners, not expanding in the bottom right, 2 wars, couple of rhinos floating around the map.
Okay.
BigButt might suffer on this expansion. Needs to chrono out a miner or lose it. Okay, does lose the miner. He's probably he's gonna lose the oil.
He already has mined the gem, so it is not done.
Legend backs off? Why?
Oh.
I mean, BF can go back. BigButt can go back in. Where BF's? BigButt is going for mirages this game.
I mean, he needs fast-moving vehicles at the moment.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. You know, this is a big open map.
Better drop at the bottom left.
Bottom left? Nice. You mean bottom right?
Control there.
Bottom right, sorry.
Yeah, he dropped it on the pathway. So he's going to take out the ref. He can take out the miner as well. If he deploys. No, okay, he didn't do that properly. But he's bringing in the rhinos now for support. And honestly...
Oh. 5 mirages versus 1 sentry gun. That's not a fight you're gonna win.
Nope. Honestly, Legend doesn't look in a comfortable position.
Correct.
Like this, like I've seen Legend play a fair amount. Like I've seen him play challenge games. I've seen him play tourney games, and he is a very good Soviet player. But this doesn't look like an S-class Soviet player. No offense to Legend, it looks very good, but it looks like BigButt is just not giving him the game he wants.
I think Legend was also expecting BFs.
Yeah.
Four rhinos
a
at the
lot of
top
mirages.
not going to do much though.
No.
Yeah.
And again, this is the advantage of going Mirages instead of BFs. I agree with Adam though, mixing in a couple of BFs where possible would be great. Like 3 BFs going down into the bottom right with Mirages harassing around the map. Legend would be screwed.
The thing with Mirages is, one well-placed Deso bomb and you've lost your entire army.
All
right?
the more reason to have 1 or 2 battle forts.
Tanya. Tanya from BigButt.
Yep. And especially, to those people who saw the Tim versus Gene, Collective versus Gene game earlier. It was a show game, it wasn't a tourney game. Tim did something I'd never seen before, which was to build 4 GI and 1 GGI BFs. And they were, yeah, in the words of Nintendo, they were super effective. And doing the same to supplement BigButt's army against basically Desos, because they would melt Desos before the Desos could deploy. So you could charge them in, and it doesn't matter if you want a Deso bomb, you are not deploying those Desos before they are killed.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Tanya inside one of them.
And Legends not winning this. See?
Why?
No.
The Desos just got melted!
Oh, that is why you put the Tanya in
That
it.
is the power
beautiful
Tanya.
Tanya. Wow. Are we going to see 2-0 here?
Legend
He's not got much.
What?
He has like 9 tanks.
9 tanks?
Or 9 tanks now.
What, 12, 15 Mirages and a couple of Battle Fortresses? I think this might be GG.
Yeah, pull the Mirages back. Send in the battle forts, kill the barracks.
Okay, and move the Mirages in,
And then move the Mirages in, melt the Rhinos, BF support from behind.
Okay, get the Desos. No.
I want to see BigButt rally pointing from the top right to the bottom left. Chrono is up,
What?
moving the MCV, so BigButt is not sitting on his victory or like his advantage. He is. I do want him to be a bit more aggressive with these BFs.
By the way, Legend lost his bottom right.
Oh, how did he lose it?
Just Rocketeers.
Oh, I saw the Rockies heading over. I didn't look back because I thought Legend could defend against, like, it was 6 Rocketeers.
Yep, and that is all what took. It only lose 2.
He destroyed the oil derrick and it blew everything else up.
Yep.
Yep, okay. Who was it who said that this wasn't an allied map? I mean, you might... Oh!
Damn.
Legend not having it, oh boy. Is this 1 match away from never seeing Legend again?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I joked about Legend saying that he would quit out. Like, he would never play a tournament again after this if he lost to BigButt, but no GGs. Not
He
even,
said
like,
GGs.
doesn't
He
even
said
play the
GGs.
game out. Did he? Yeah, but he said it after he quit.
Yes. That's
Like,
correct.
that is a sign of, like, that is a sign of somebody really tilted. Like, his base wasn't even, he thought he had lost, even though he wasn't under like, having his base destroyed or anything. Like, he is tilted. He is hard tilted.
I'm expecting
I
a
love
very
it!
good. I'm expecting a very good Soviet net for Legend. Like dry heat or something.
Like, no, I don't love it because I want Legend to lose or anything, but this is fun. This is exciting. Getting the players all riled up and hating each other.
I also just like to see Allied winning against a top Sov player. I'm a secret Ally fanboy.
I mean, Allied is more fun to play because you have more options to play with.
Yeah, I mean, especially
sure.
since Allied is super underpowered versus Soviet. Isn't that right, Twitch chat? Isn't that right?
I mean, should he play a regular map just to prove that Allied is still powerful? So no PP power.
Yeah, guys. BigButt is only able to do this because of the Allied power plant buff.
Proving grounds.
Proving grounds.
Interesting.
This is a
This is a classic Soviet map. Like you can do so many splits. It's
Adam
very
saying
open.
veto.
Why veto?
Hey, sup? I don't know if I've
because
missed you
This is Legends map.
in Twitch chat, but to my knowledge, I haven't seen you around for a while. Hope everything's okay, dude.
One for each.
Hope you've
Okay.
been well, etc., etc. I remember
Oh,
back
BigButt
around.
is reading up.
I
So
remember
he
back around
agrees.
Easter time. You
Okay.
you had a case of nasty COVID. I'm pretty sure that had cleared up since I last spoke to you, but I hope everything's been good since then. How many visitors have we got? Leave for Golden State Valley then? Wait. Have to change?
Okay.
Oh, have to change music.
Oh, I
tired,
just spent.
Tiger.
Good, up. Good. Glad to hear it, man.
I see.
Busy at work? Good. I mean, it's always good to be kept busy, especially during like COVID times when there's not much else to do, is there? Needs
Need
something
something
aggressive.
aggressive.
I mean, BigButt wants to veto now. I think he can veto.
He
Yeah.
can veto whatever he likes. Veto then.
Veto
Well, he
it
just
is.
said Golden State. I'll say it for Golden State
Yeah,
Valley.
yes,
And
me
now,
coming up.
and Legend, like, if somebody asked, what map do you associate with Legend? Immediately Golden State Valley.
Let's go LGND.
Country swing.
Do this. Cheers for the bits. Thank you very much, dude. Do I mean Golden State Valley? I think I mean Golden State Valley.
Legend saying country swing though.
Country swing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
GS.
I missed that. I think this works fine for BigButt. I don't think this is bad for BigButt at all. I don't think he has a huge advantage, but I think this is fine.
And
Legend.
look at this map
Sorry.
as being so advantageous though. Am I wrong?
It is so advantageous, but
Allied struggles a lot because they get less gold.
Yeah,
compared to
they don't-
Soviet miners.
they don't. Yeah, the Soviet miners are right next to the gold, so the chrono jump back ability doesn't really count for very much. And there's
Yeah, it's
no
quite
early game
limited
gems
resources,
to jumpstart.
So that solar economy is gonna prove big.
Indeed. And because also Allied, if you build Rocketeers, it's gonna cost a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and one black track
And
can
if-
do them all.
And if you are mining just gold, it's gonna take a while for you as Allied to get a lot of resources.
yeah. No early game gems. I think is if there's one faction that it affects the most, I think it's Allied for sure.
Yeah, because Yuri can just go to
Yuri
the gem
just
spot.
goes. If you want gems, then just go to the gems. With their perfectly balanced miners.
And the fact that GIs are more double the price compared to Soviet infantry if you want to garrison the buildings.
Yeah, but he's America, so he just power drops.
Yeah, but that's for later.
But in fact, that's more of an issue for Legend, right? Because Legend has to garrison his buildings. Because if he doesn't, BigButt drops a power drop into any of these buildings, just garrisons them. Especially the first power drop. Like, you know, what are you going to really use it for? Okay, he's probably going to use it to garrison his own buildings, but...
If you scout the building and it sees none of them are garrisoned but on the right.
Legend
gonna
doesn't
go
go
on
zero
before.
miners, then it's 3-0. Well, he's not gone zero miners. He's built at least one. There is the second one coming out of the war. There is BigButt's second one coming out of his war.
I mean, you do have to go for miners first because if you not, you're gonna stay zero for a while.
Yeah, but it's against Allied. And you're against an Allied who goes late game. Which means that you know, or you're pretty damn sure, Legend is, BigButt is going to build miners.
Yeah.
So, Legend going 0, BigButt would not be in this position. BigButt would have had to have done damage control. And again, just like Heck, about 3 or 4 seconds later, bearing in mind there are no gems here, unlike on Heck.
Lab out.
Lab out.
Also on 2 minutes and 11.
And Legend has 2 walls out and no tanks.
BF coming out in a second because those GGIs are getting ready to.
And Legend goes another miner! BigButt's gonna have a BF out before a Legend has a Rhino out!
Literally, he does. He literally does.
Legend goes another miner! And there's a BigButt!
Oh, BigButt says lol. Greedy. Oh no.
Let's see how 10 miners do against one battle
Gets
fortress.
1 BF!
That's another
And there's
problem
another
about
one!
Soviet.
BigButt has as many
got some
BFs
rhinos.
as Legend has Rhinos!
We've got some rhinos now, but I mean, is this GG?
Well, I mean, Legend does have 4 war factories, so he can pump out Rhinos very quickly. He's also got 8 miners. Yeah, 8 miners.
Okay, maybe I speak too quick from the
I mean, that's a lot of money now. So if we can damage control this, we're gonna able to spend a lot of rhinos.
I would love to see BigButt power drop on top of these buildings and capture them now, honestly. That would do that would be so... BFs are so slow. Like, maneuverability is so important, and positioning. If you can power drop and, you know, capture a bunch of buildings... Okay, nice use of the dogs there, and the BFs are way too far forward, so one of them at least is going to get destroyed. The second one is probably going to go down. No? And they can't retreat because of GGIs! They got a lot of damage done.
Okay, 5 war from Legend.
5 wars. And he's building down to the gold in the bottom left. And there he goes, garrisoned 1 building. And that just acts as this nice block of fodder.
Correct.
And if Legend isn't careful, then BigButt will kill off his fodder at the front as well, with the BFs.
Yeah.
Ah, he was trying to get that Connie before it got into the building.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna garrison that building fully. So he has something to go back to.
Yep.
Like, that's now a death trap for that Legend.
I mean, it's half damaged, but it requires Legend to have really good tank control to be able to not, like, go into it. Four BFs. Legend is scared to go in. He's got like 25 tanks there. BF numbers 5 and 6 are coming along. BF numbers 7, 8, and 9 are back at base for BigButt.
And there's a chrono soon.
And what can you really do against that?
And he got it! 6 BFs! And he drives into the McDonald's. 1 BF goes down. 2 BFs go down. 3 go down.
Yeah,
4
Legend
go
does not
down.
take this one.
Elite BF.
The elite.
But that was 2/3, 3/4 of Legend's tanks.
And there's a chrono.
And the power drop picking off tanks on the way back.
So many more BFs back at base.
Legend on 7 war factories. The chronosphere is up. And he calls GG!
No.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh
What
man,
an
guys, this is
upset! BigButt
the last-
3 of his Legend!
he left. He just instantly left.
He just
Oh my
insta
God.
left! Oh no!
Oh my god, that was crazy. Crazy series.
What a series! BigButt 3-0's legend!